Ladies and gentlemen, MABA Under 18 selection team. Your players, number 6, Agong. Number 11, Lucas Chen Sauter. Number 12, Lim Kuan Yi. Number 24, Benedict Ong. Number 77, Ong Junmi. Number 91, Lee Kevin Jinwen. Number 99, Chao Chong Han. And your starting five, number 1, Dun Yu-Xian. Number 2, Mikael Rohit. Number 5, Sing Fort Kong. Number 9, Captain Deng Kai Seng. Number 14, Isaac Alcinia. Head coach, Mr. Yasuhito Matsui. It's the coach, Kok Teo Kok Hao and Chua Kok Yen. Ladies and gentlemen, MABA Under 18 selection team. And the opposing team, Team Pahang. Number 3, Leong Zifo. Number 4, Leong Kai Ki. Number 6, Ronald Wong Ziho. Number 7, Lim Yu Hao. Number 10, Chong Chi Sheng. Number 28, Chong Ming Shui. Number 33, Chong Jun Chong. And your starting five, number 2, Lim Eng Hong. Number 12, Chong Kai La. Number 22, Kek Li Ai. Number 23, Wong Xiaoyi. And number 78, Captain Ho Yinyuan. Head coach Qi Xianchu. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Pahang.
A very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Agong Cup, the 65th Agong Cup Championship 2025, held right here in Seremban, Malaysia at Charisma Arena. We start the day very, very shortly in the next 90 seconds plus, where it's going to be the final of Division B of the Agong Cup. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Meng on the mic. Meng, my analyst, and I'll be handling the play-by-play role. Hope you've enjoyed the Agong Cup. Don't forget, it did not happen last year, so that's why it is being hosted in January 2026. But the champion history will be shown that the 3 champions that will be crowned today for Division B, Division A, men and women, will be noted in the history books as 2025. I just want to be very, very clear on that. That has been a question that has been asked a lot on the live stream this week about why it is considered 2025. Johor are the women's champions of 2024, and Negeri Sembilan are the champions of 2024. So enough about the history, let's talk about the present. Meng, the present today. This national under-18 Malaysian selection team is very, very talented, coached by Coach Yasuhito Matsui from Japan, a grassroots coach from Japan who is showing the boys another way to play compared to the traditional Malaysian run-and-gun style.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, and he's utilizing the full talent of the boys on the squad here. You know, their length, their athleticism, they're running, but they're not necessarily taking too many trees, like you said.
So the Pahang team, a really interesting team. I call them a very hard-working team, a little bit undersized with the exception of their captain, Ho Yit Yuan, 32 years of age. But I like that man right there, number 2, Lim Eng Hong. He's a really, really good shooter, a hard worker, a little bit limited in size, but he tries very hard on defense and tracks back.
Yeah, and he's playing in his local area. He's born in Negeri Sembilan, playing for Pahang now, obviously. But like you said, Ho Yit Yun and Lim Yu Hao, the only centers or the only bigs on the roster.
Jumps it up, here we go. Team Malaysia, Malaysia Boleh, posting up. And they are an exciting team to watch. A lot of social media content creators, including Jordan, our famous journalist, creating some good content on his page regarding these players and telling good stories as well. Releases for the 3, who couldn't get the shooter's bounce. And a rebound by Tan Yu Xiang. Here comes Kai Sheng. Kai Sheng to the corner. Oh, that's still alive, but turnover, outlet. Here comes Eng Hong. Eng Hong on the drive, bumps. And good, strong move by Lim Eng Hao. He bumped off Mikhail there.
Yeah, I mean, Lim Eng Hong is really a tough player to defend. He's got so many moves inside his bag of tricks.
Bump as well. Oh, and this time he gets fouled. That's Mikhail Rohit. If you're wondering, I'm sure there's a lot of questions about Mikhail Rohit, but he is Malaysian. He is Malaysian Indian, and his other parent is from Nigeria.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so he's actually from Port Dickson.
Wow.
Yep. So
Local boy.
local boy, and he can speak quite fluent Mandarin, but he's at Sekolah Kebangsaan at the local school for his secondary school. So he fits into the team very well. Very powerful player.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he does his best work actually working downhill, getting into the paint, taking on his defender on the inside, although he tends to settle for jump shots sometimes as well.
I hope he grows to become 6'9" for the future of Malaysia.
He's still got room to grow. He's only
Yeah.
16 years old.
Yeah, exactly. So please keep feeding him, mom and dad. Here they come, transition 4-on-1 situation. Speaking of the man himself, Mikhail Rohit. What a layup to go. And it is 3-2. Sorry, that scoreboard on our screen is not correct, everyone. Pulls it. Oh, nice. Drains that two-pointer Cao. That is Kek Li An.
Yeah, exactly. The 2 players, Ben, that you have to watch out on the Pahang roster. Number 2, Lim Eng Hong. Number 22, Kek Li An. They're the top 2 scorers for Pahang.
Thanks, Meng. Mikhail drives to the rim and he takes flight and puts that layup to go. And he was staring down Lim Eng Hong, says, "You can shoot, but I can fly." Eng Hong working on Rohit. Rohit, good defense by Rohit. Goes upstairs. Couldn't make an adjustment in the air. Here they come in transition. Off the fake. Drive. Tries to split the double team. Releases. Oh, bags the 3 from downtown. What a hit. And our coach, Yasuhito-san, is already smiling.
Yeah, I mean, Singfat Kam hit the game winner for the under-18s yesterday against Selangor and hitting his first triple in this competition today.
Pahang takes it. Oh, drains that shot. And like you said, Meng, Lian, he is dynamite. Mikhail shoots for 3. Too strong. Rebound here by Pahang. Lian. Eng Hong. Posting up. Skip pass. Almost lost it. In the lane, out, swing, lets it fly, touchdown 3! Lim Eng Hong!
Well, Lim Eng Hong takes a whole lot of trees, but he's only hitting 23%. But when he's left that wide open, I'm sure he'll make his defender pay.
Well, he had a good game yesterday this week against Team ATM. He hit a number of threes. He was Steph Curry in that game. Working on the opponent. No. Oh, a steal by Mikel. Glides to the cup and puts it away. Gets the steal and the score. Oh, he's putting some pressure. He likes to press. And he likes a bit of trash talk as well.
Yeah, I mean, Mikel is a tough player to defend, especially in transition. All these players on the under 18 is so tough to defend in transition.
Their size, long 3. Oh, another one. Splash for the cash. Lim Eng Hong, with a point to prove, has brought out his 3-point rifle today for this final. He wants to hit the targets. Back, step back. No good. Eng Hong is doing all the work, Ming.
Yeah, I mean, Teng Kai Shing has been relatively quiet for the MABA under 18s in this Agong Cup. And that one a miss from Pahang.
Pahang still lead by 2. We're approaching the halfway point of the first quarter. The national team attack and off target. And there was no numbers there in the paint to try to get the rebound. So another one. Oh, he tried to bank it this time. I thought that was a bit too ambitious.
That's a heat check, Ben.
Road hit. Passes to the corner for the pop. No drop. And it's good to see that Yit Yuan is now on court to try to give them that presence. And as we say that, they just switch shifts, Meng.
Yeah, I mean, 5 in, 5 out has been the typical strategy that Coach Yasuhito has employed here. And he tends to change up the strategy in the second half when he's working more for the win then.
Well, it gives everybody some game time, which is great. Looking and shooting, and that goes out. And tried to get the rebound. Yok Gang.
Yeah, Benedict Ong there, Ben. Well, your namesake actually, Ben.
Kind of.
Ben Ong, he typically shoots better off the dribble there, but he's the leading scorer at 13.3 points per game for the under 18s.
Bounce pass. Outside. Eng Hong is asking for the ball. Off the ball fake, lays it up, but couldn't get it in. That was a very brave move by Kek Li An as he flew to the cup from the baseline. So 2-point ball game. The last time these two teams met, it was the under 18 team that won 100-63. Drive, straight on for the 3. Still, they couldn't hit a big shot yet. And that's good job by Pahang. Just got to keep rebounding, got to keep going because they are outsized compared to the under 18 selection team. Let's just call them the national selection team. Okay, can't call them NS. That's a bit confusing with Negeri Sembilan. And Eng Hong with the screen.
Ben Lian stepping out of bounds there, so we'll turn the ball over. And turnovers, one of the things that we harp on here on the stream a lot.
I especially do. Lim Yu Hao now on court for Pahang. So let's see what he can give the Pahang boys. National selection, here they come. A grassroots team, a pathway team. Up top, in the lane, puts it up, and he'll draw the foul. And let's see what the referee says here. Blocking foul committed by Chong Kai Lok. So 2 shots for the national selection team. Can they put it? Okay, they can hit the free throws. That's good. Free throws are your bread and butter. This is Benedict Ong, 18 years of age, from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, from the nation's capital. Bricks his shots, but they go up. Oh, good defense by Pahang, but NS keep it alive, national selection team. Foot on the line. So it's really interesting to see where these national selection boys are from. Ming, there's Selangor, there's PD, there's Kuantan, there's Johor. Quite a few players from Johor. Kedah. There's even one boy from my kampung in Sabah, Likas. In Sabah, Likas. That is Ong Jun Ming. I don't know him personally, but we connected because we are both in the same kampung, Likas. Here comes Lucas on the drive, 2-on-1 situation. Upstairs and works glass and in, and Chow Chong Han, the boy from Johor, gets the 2. And because national selection are in front by 1 point, it is a timeout called. Here we go, 13-12. Hopefully, Meng, this will be a very close game.
Yeah, I mean, Pahang will have something to show here. The revenge match against the under-18s in this one.
Kai Kid, Mr. Sharpshooter, jab and drive. He's in the lane. Tried to bank it. Outlet. Here comes the national selection team. Pump fake. Oh, sorry, just a fake, really. Whoa, those passes. Catch and shoot. Not quite. I'm never a huge fan of those big passes, Ming.
No, it's always dangerous trying to pass the ball in between a couple of defenders there.
Exactly. Eng Hong with the fake and the shot off target. And national selection get it back. Here they come in transition. Gives it. Basket is good. That's good passing. And a nice basket by Benedict Gong, who gets his 3rd point of the game. So now they're trying to press a little with a full court press a little bit. Okay. Put some pressure on Pahang. Turnover. The press works. But you got to hang on to the ball. Pahang. They've got to break the press. Oh, good strip right there. And here he comes off the steal and the basket. Benedict Ong, he's cooking something.
Yeah,
and it's got a lot of spices in it.
Yeah, definitely, Ben. And with the MABA under-18s, you can see the discipline that Coach Yasuhito is trying to instill in these boys on the transition. Take the easy basket, cut to the basket when you're left open. Don't settle for the tree.
Well, it's good that Coach Yasuhito always saying to his players, put your hands up. Put your hands up. I know many coaches who have done that before, and it doesn't seem to work. I mean, like in terms of the communication and doing it constantly, but I know Japanese coaching is all about repetition. I mean, I'm pretty good friends with a guy called Tom Hovas, who coached the Japanese women's team at the 2020 Olympics when they won a silver medal in Tokyo. And he said, look, in the morning we do weights, after lunch we do training, and then in the evening we have free throw training.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 times a day, man, while doing school. So it's muscle memory, as they say. Benedict picks it up and attacks the rim. Oh, beats everybody off the dribble and gets to the tin. Benedict Ong. I hope he grows to 6'9". Can be our KD. Drive. Looks like Pahang finding this defense and defensive pressure by under-18 team a bit tough to handle. They need this basket. It goes in. Momantai says kick Li An.
Yeah, so MABA under-18s are forcing a couple of turnovers, but they couldn't secure it, can't get it cleanly out in transition there. ending in a couple of baskets or easy baskets for Pahang as well.
Step back long too. And a good shot by the national selection team. Long three. Okay, this is the revert to that kind of style. One-on-one, up, try to sidestep it and get it in the hole. That is Chow Chong Han, also a Johor boy.
A couple of Johorians
Yeah,
in the
there's
lineup.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Johor boys out of a roster of 12. Yeah, only a couple, 1, 2, 3 from Selangor.
Number 99, Chow Chong
1
Han.
Port Dickson, 1 KL, 1 Kuantan.
You can see the states that are, you know, constantly producing
But,
talent.
no, but you know
for-
what, Meng? If we look at this from a different perspective, it's good that it's diversified.
Yeah,
Because if you have, and no disrespect, if you have like just every predominant players from Matrix, predominant players from Selangor or Johor, you're not going to objectively look for the best talent. So this is a good spread of talent. You know, objectively speaking, you have selected the best players from the country. Drive. Attacks and one. They very much needed that. What a step up to the moment. Let's have a look at this again. On the drive. And he worked glass to put it in.
Yeah, exactly. Just not disciplined enough to stay grounded on the contest there. The flyby allowing the penetration into the paint, and Leong Kai Kit is able to draw the foul and knock down the basket.
Kai Kit, 19 years of age. And Kai Kit, that's his second basket of the game. So, all good. Benedict off the dribble. In and out. Good rebound though. They've got the size. Push shot in. Chow Chong Han. Budak Johor gets another basket. Oh, long baseball pass. In the lane, layup, or good defense by under 18 team. They clocked the lane there, Meng. Oh, loose ball. Yep, they got out of trouble. Here they come. Decent numbers. Downhill drive. And they'll get the 2 shots.
Yeah, they will just before the buzzer ended as well. That would have been a highlight if he made the shot as the buzzer sounded and got in the foul.
Shooting foul.
Well, they've got speed. They've got size. They're just a little bit raw, but I've seen a lot of under 18 selections, well, development pathway teams in my broadcast career, Ming, you know, spanning over 13 years in basketball. And I'm definitely not a know-it-all, and I'm definitely not a seen-it-all. But I must say, this team looks very promising. What do you think?
I mean, I've not been in the industry as long as you, right, Ben? But they are long, they are athletic, they can shoot the ball well, and they have a good coach now as well. So, you know, with all the factors adding in together, they could be one of the best that we've seen.
Ong Yok Gang from Selangor, 18 years of age, hits the first free throw. Can he get 2 out of 2? He does indeed, nothing but net. That's the end of the first period. The under 18 selection team started a bit slow because Pahang really came into it firing their 3-point shots by Lim Eng Hong, who has got 7 points. But it is the national selection team who have hit back and who lead by 9. We're taking a breather. When we come back, it's the second quarter. Second quarter. Two major questions, Ming. Question number one, will national selection keep pounding? Question number two, can Pahang really reaffirm that structure that got them going early in the first period?
Yeah, well, Ben, if you looked at the 3 games that the national under-18s has played, the first game against Pahang and the second game against ATM has been blowouts, while the team that has kept the scores close was actually Selangor, who was able to keep up with the under-18s team in terms of transition, matching with speed and pace. So for Pahang, if they want to get the win here, they're going to have to play faster.
Yeah, because I do agree with you that this NS team, national selection team, they are very good in transition, quite an athletic team. So when you have an athletic team, that's a very nice problem to have.
Yeah, it is. And like you said, Ben, turnovers will be key for Pahang. They can't be putting up bad shots from 3-point range, allowing the long rebound, and then you have 3 guys against 1 on the other side.
Corner. Up top for the 3. They're heaving it at the moment. High kick. Tries to go for the high arcing 3, but again, that Malaysian 3-point technique, it's in our DNA, isn't it?
Yeah,
if you're in trouble, shoot your way out of trouble.
Well, I mean, Pahang, Ben, actually, they only have 3 players that have attempted 3-point shots in the whole tournament so far. One of them is Chong Chi Sing, who is on the sideline here, number 10. The other 2, obviously, Kek Lian and Lim Eng Hong.
Yeah. little bit limited in their offense. But, offensive foul, and that foul was committed by Chong Ming Chuan, who showed elbow.
Ming Xuan is a veteran on the Pahang roster, 34 years and 6 months old.
Coach Yasuhito asking for an unsportsmanlike because it was in the face. He's probably not used to certain rules. Rohit drives to the cup and puts it away. Mikhail Rohit once again showing airtime.
Yeah, and like we said, Mikhail Rohit has flashed his 3-point stroke throughout his competition. On that trip, he curled to the basket instead of spotting up for the 3, and that gave him the advantage over the defender who was chasing him from behind.
Well, it's good to see that he's got a bit more dimension to his game, because you can't rely on shooting. I mean, really, in order for basketball to move forward, you need different styles of play, right?
And Ben, the analytics era has put so much importance on the 3-point shot.
Yeah.
But actually, if you get an open layup inside, that would arguably even be...
Well, take the shots that's going to go in.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be so fancy. If it's a bank shot off the glass, then go for it. Simple. That's why I always say on TV, mo mantai and sap sui. I don't say that to be funny. No problem. Hit the no problem shots. Fall away. Couldn't get that to go down. Kai Kid open for the 3. Open fire. But he gets it back. Good defense. Up. Yeah, very good defense. Interior defense, solid there by the national selection team. Transition, Miguel wide open, shoots for 3. Off target. There was a bit too much English on that one. On the blow by. Takes it to the cup. Tries to tip it in, but outsized in the paint. Here they come. Heavy pass. Spin. What a dance move by Tan Yu Siang. Siang, shall I say, the Selangor boy. He took it, he spun it, he spun around his opponent and banked it in.
Yeah, Ben, and it's interesting you mentioned about Ben Ong being the KD of Malaysia.
Potentially, yeah. I don't want to give him. I don't want to make his head big.
So Tan Yu Siang, potentially the Victor Wembanyama of our next generation here in Malaysia. Can dribble, can shoot the ball, has shot blocking capabilities. Wemby.
Oh, knocks it in! What a shot by Tan Yu Siang. He must have heard us.
Well, he's flashed that all throughout the tournament. 42% from deep.
Stolen, and Pahang making mistakes. And NS trying to punish national selection team. And as I say that, they turn the ball over. Ooh, gets pushed right there. Travel violation. That was an interesting goal.
Yeah, and for the MABA under 18s, Isaac Au being brought out of the game for Kenwin Lee, and one of the reasons for that is MABA under 18s had a 4-on-3, even a 5-on-3 break just now, and they couldn't find the open shot. So these are things that they still have to brush up.
Well, the average age is about 16, 17, so that bodes well.
17
Mikael,
years.
oh, made an adjustment in the air. He went for the hang and the hunt, and he got the basket. Need numbers here, Pahang. See, they're outnumbered. That transition by the... This is very Japan style, yeah? I see this with Japan girls, how they play all the time. The transition is on point.
Or even their men's national team plays somewhat similar style as well, because they're always outsized in the FIBA tournaments.
Not unless you have Rui Hachimura on your team. And that's
But yeah, that's the thing. Like if you have Rui, if you have there's another player that played for Japan in the 4-man. If anyone remembers the name, put it in the chat.
Help Meng out. Mikael wants to shoot for 3. Hasn't hit one yet, and a foul committed. And it goes in the way of the national selection team. Cylinder foul committed by the Pahang team. So that foul was committed by Chong Jun Chong. Inbound. Shoots for 3 again. Bang! Tan Yu Xiang makes string music with the 3, heavy metal style. And look at this scoreboard. It ain't pretty if you're a Pahang fan. Mikael drives, and they're on a 5-0 run and 1. They are really playing rock and roll basketball today, Meng.
Yeah, that's right. Mikael Rohit had 2 very good games in the Division B in Agong Cup. 18 points against Pahang and 16 points yesterday against Selangor. And today he's stepping up once more for the MABA under 18s. 13 points in the first half alone.
Mr. Rohit converts the 3-point play. And a 6-0 run. Look at him trying to make the steal. Pahang under pressure. Turnover. Off the dribble. In and out. Mick Rohit with a rebound. Rohit pump fake. Ooh, he almost got the shot to go down, and the referee has yet to make the call what kind of foul it is. Still 33 with his second foul. Pushing foul. So Chong Jun Chong a little bit clumsy, Meng.
Yeah, definitely. Picking up his second foul there. And it's understandable, man, because even Mikael Rohit, for example, is the shooting guard for MABA under 18s, is already standing at the same height or taller than Chong Jun Chong, who's the power forward for Pahang. So the Pahang guys having to deal with a mismatch in terms of size, in terms of athleticism, in terms of talent even, perhaps.
You know what? I hope these guys really develop in the next 3 years. I mean, they're going to be probably too young for SEA Games in 27. But I hope post 27 they'll come and I'm saying this respectfully, they will knock off the senior team, like in terms of positions.
Never say never, man.
Yeah.
Never say
That's
never.
why you want talent pipeline, pathways, corner pop. No good, even though he was super wide open.
Well, he was the best candidate there, Kek Lee An, to shoot the 3 ball. It was a good closeout from the MABA under 18s, but Kek Lee An typically shoots around 50% for the season.
MABA under 18, Ken Wen.
The line right now is Ken Wen Lee, Budak Johor as well. 6 minutes to go. And don't forget, everyone, we've got another 2 games after this. At 2 o'clock will be the women's final. Wen Lee bricks both shots, but they get it back. Tries to bank it, rebound, and still those simple jumpers a challenge. But this is a young team. Good pass, And see, the simple shots, man, it does work. Jun Chong works glass and gets the 2. Mikel tried to use the screen to full effect. And that was Sing Fat Kam who was setting the screen. Budak Kuantan.
And you can sense the frustration bubbling within Pahang at the moment. They're trying to play the defense. They're being pressed in their own half court. And these are obviously younger guys that they're contending against. And it's just so tough to get out sometimes. This is the final. You want to give a good game. You want to show a good representation of yourself. So Pahang has fought very hard against Selangor to win 95-81. Against ATM yesterday, forcing it to overtime. The first overtime in this year's
Man, if there's
Cup.
something about overtime, I know it, okay? You gave me all the overtime games, all right? So, my nasi goreng was very late last night.
Yeah, but just going back to the point, right? Pahang has fought really hard to get to this finals here in Division B. And, you know, they want to give a good showing. But this is just a tough showing here. Tough thing to watch.
Yeah, no, we don't like blowouts, you know? I mean, if there's one thing that's nice about this game, it's like, okay, our future looks promising in terms of Malaysia men's, but, you know, I hope the under-15 guys glides to the cup and got smacked by Lim Eng Hong, not intentionally, of course. This is Lim Wan Yit, the Kedah man driving to the cup.
Lim Kwan Yin, number 13, 2 shots.
2 shots for this young man. Only 17 years of age. And that's his first point of the game, man.
Yeah. Ben, just as you mentioned, the average age of the MABA under-18s or the national selection team is 17 years and 1 month old.
So there you go, Meng on point with his stats. That's why I love him. Oh, gives it away, but they pick it up again. What are their options? This man right here, he's good backdoor cut, but well read by the national selection team. Transition, here they come, 3-on-2 situation, bump. Ooh, tried to play a bit of bully ball there. Ong Jun Ming. And
Shooting foul on Pahang, MABA under 18. Number 77.
And Ben, just now, I think Chong Jun Chong was trying to ask the referee because he stayed relatively upright. If we can get
yeah,
a
no, I
replay,
mean,
you know,
he looked like he was in the right cylinder.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him for disputing that. So I was looking at that and said, really? You know? Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, with the referees, I will never criticize a referee, Ming, in any country. No. But, you know, that's my style. But I will say publicly that some of the travel calls that have been called this week, I wasn't so sure.
Well, Ben, and you know, I wasn't so sure as well, and I went to talk to the referees, get their opinions, and they say that they're trying to catch the pivot foot, right? So once you establish that pivot foot, you can't lift it up. Once you lift it up, it's a travel. So that's what they're looking for on the floor. It's a bit harder to see it from our screens here.
Yeah,
right? From our angle.
TV is always easier than the real life. Off the fake. In the paint. Yes, sir! He split 3 defenders. Eng Hong. Strong move to the hole by Eng Hong. And they worked last to get it in. The cup. Looking. And trying to play tight defense, Pahang, but oh, that's better. That's better, much better by Pahang in terms of their defense. Eng Hong, he's more of an ISO player. He's got to be careful. He can't do this all himself. Off the fake, drive, spin, runner. Ooh, off, just missed the glass. I think that aiming for glass, Ming, they must have heard us in terms of making simple shots.
Yeah, exactly. You know, driving in, forcing the issue. Sometimes even able to draw the foul here and earn some free throws. Free throws, easiest shots, not contested at all.
Timeout is called by Team Pahang. Not too many timeouts called in this game, Ming.
No. MABA under 18 seem content in what they're doing or what their performance on the court. And so Pahang is the only team that really has to make any adjustments.
Kek Lee An at the line, and Kek Lee An today has scored 6 points. He's on 1 foul. Make that 7, 6-7. Sorry, man, I can't stop doing that. My daughter has got me ingrained with 6-7 on the drive. No foul, double team. Pulls it for the long jumper, and that was nicely done by Yok Gang. That was good, clean shot. And Pahang handoff. Nice find upstairs. Yes, another simple basket. And that is by Ho U18. Can you believe he's 32 years of age, Ming?
No, I mean, that's definitely, well, I mean, he's the biggest guy on the court, and typically bigger guys are older, right?
Shoots for the triple, hits off the heel of the iron, and smart move by, what's this, our Pahang's Eng Hong. He does that a lot, man. I noticed during the week, you know, whenever he's in those tight situations, he has the basketball smarts to slap it off his opponent.
Well, rescues a possession for his team.
In the lane, sidestep, oh nice! Now that wasn't a simple basket, that was a fancy basket. Kek Lee An gets another 2 to go. He's got 9 points right now. Oh, swing. Releases for the 3, short. Down the middle, they've got a bit more numbers. Flies to the cup. Oh, unfortunate that couldn't go down. But national selection, here they come in transition. They lost the package. And bounce pass. Oh, fancy. Oh, too fancy. Too fancy that he lost the handle. Here comes national selection. What's their options? Oh, carrying the ball, says the referee, Meng.
Yeah, I mean, the MABA under-18s team once again had 3 or 4 players against the Pahangs too. And this time, finally forcing a timeout from Coach Matsui as he looks to clean up the transition act a bit.
No, I mean, it's a bit, I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe complacency sunk in or what, something like that. But you know what, I just felt that they, compared to what they, I know they're shifting a lot of players in and out, but I just felt that they just lost their thinking a little bit. You know, they dropped their guard a little bit, and you know they were careless.
Well, I mean, Ben, from my perspective, right, the MABA under-18s are still an under-18s team. They are young. Inconsistency, focus is sometimes an issue that these young players face, and it's up to the coach to try and instill that into them. So the timeout possibly trying to keep the consistency alive, the aggressiveness, right, of these players.
Pahang playing a little bit better before the timeout, hitting simple shots, and ball protection will need to be key in this period. And the next, speaking of ball protection, they lost the handle. Now the national selection team will hit them with the samurai transition. But samurai transition also needs good pinpoint execution. Out, rise and shoot. Lucas couldn't get it to go down. And that came off Yit Yuan. So we have fallen into a little bit of a sag here, Meng, in terms of that sag as both teams, yes, now the fatigue factor kicking in.
Yeah, and they've played 3 consecutive days of basketball here, so this is the 4th day. They will definitely feel the fatigue a little bit, and the under-18s have been training morning and night, so yeah.
That's very Japanese style. Yep. Yeah, these guys are the masters of hard work. That's why one of our former prime ministers love the Japanese style of working. Disciplined, focused, and no complaints, and not too many questions asked, to be honest. Corner 3. Didn't go down. Rebound by national selection. National selection leans in for the layup. Couldn't get there. Who's got the rebound? And Eng Hong comes up with it eventually to the skip pass to his teammate Kai Lok. I call him the Lock man. He's actually quite all right, Kai Lok. On the spin, Kai Lok, Lock man. Kai Lok, got his pocket picked. Down, drive, and the layup is effective once again for national selection.
Wise move by Lim Eng Hong there, jumping out of the way as he has 2 fouls already. Cannot afford to pick up a 3rd.
Bounce pass. Looking and scanning. They're down by double digits. That's going to be a huge, heavy lifting on the mind from the baseline. Couldn't go down. Couldn't put it away. Meng, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, easy shots there, not converted by Pahang, and they could use a couple of more easy shots, like that one.
Like Chong Hang just puts that jumper away to go down. Pahang, high screen. That had to hurt, but that was legal, but they get the steal, so they feel vindicated. On the spin, the dish, the turn, the hook, the tip. What a time to, right on the horn, Meng, you get the tip.
Well, I mean, we've seen a couple of buzzer beaters. That one, easier, simpler buzzer beater there, but a buzzer beater nonetheless, as the under-18s now up by 30.
Well, it is a very, very mathematical score. National selection under-18, Malaysia team 57, Pahang 27. We're back in the next 9.5 minutes. Please enjoy the highlights. Brought to you by MJ Health and our official sponsors, Matrix Spritzer, Milo, Molten, Leading Sunlight, and CMH Hospital, Paka, CMH, sorry. Enjoy the break. Welcome back to the game, everyone, between the national under-18 selection team of Malaysia taking on Pahang. These are the stats at the moment, and over to my wonderful analyst, Ming on the mic. Ming, break it down.
Yeah, Ben, I mean, thank you very much. One of the things Pahang is not doing well, obviously you can see they're not shooting the ball better than the under-18s, and they're not taking care of the ball better than the under-18s. They have committed 18 turnovers in this first half alone, and that has led to 27 points from turnovers for the MABA under-18s. So that's essentially what's causing the big lead. That's a 30-point lead, 27 coming from turnovers. If they have that at 0, it would be a close game.
Well, there you have it. Numbers are numbers. Numbers, the wonderful thing about basketball is numbers do tell a lot of the stories that's happening on the court. It doesn't really tell the stories about the fighting and the infringement and the politics, but basketball-wise, it paints a good picture. National selection team up by 30. Rohit on the spin. Yes! Mikhail Rohit with the spinner and gets it, the basket for the dinner off the fake and turnover again. Meng, we got the stats here. How many turnovers were in the first half?
Yeah, I mean 18 turnovers for Pahang, and that will be their 19th of the game. And I mean, I like the idea of what they were trying to do on that play, but it just did not work out.
Over the top, Rohit. Rohit collects and spins again. Mid-range. The midi was no good. Pahang, they try to go transition. Transition offense a little bit slow. And when I say slow, they pass the ball quickly.
Well, I mean, they were trying to work out a good shot for Lim Yu Hao inside the paint. But, you know, once again, long arms, long length of the MABA under-18s, as it will stay with Pahang. Referees reverse the decision.
Pahang, they've got the ball though, so positive for them. Bounce, lost the handle, but gets it back around. Oh, the couldn't work bank. And goes the other way in favor of the national selection team. So Meng, what do you think? We're going to see much of the same from the national selection team? Keep going, keep changing players up?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Coach Yasuhito Matsui, I don't think he'll show any sort of mercy here for
no, he
this
won't.
is the finals, and he does want his team to not take their opponent lightly.
Mikhail Rohit behind the back pass and unselfish pass to a very open Singh Fat Kam. Work the glass to put it in for the 2. Eng Hong, hard drive. Eng Hong, he tried to work glass. Here comes Rohit. Lost the package. Picked up by Eng Hong. Looking for support. Runner. Oof, unlucky that it went in and out. Here comes national selection team. They got to space the floor a bit better. And there was some Pahang traffic in front of them, some Kuantan traffic. To the corner, sends it for the 3. Rebound. And Pahang just bring it up slowly. Both teams are a little bit cold in their offense at the moment, but that's okay. From the outside. Long 3. Yes! Knocks it in by Lim Eng Hong. They needed that, Meng.
Yeah, they do. I mean, both teams shooting around 20% from beyond the arc. Pahang has 3 3-pointers made, all courtesy of Lim Eng Hong.
Lim Eng Hong with 13 points. And the referee blows it down for 2 shots for the national selection team. And pushing foul. So 2 shots, and that foul was committed by Lim Yu Hao, number 7 of Pahang.
Yeah, Lim Yu Hao is an undersized big for the Pahang team, and he does his best to do the basics right, to compete on the ground, but it's, you know, when it's in the air, you know, it's sometimes just tough for him to compete there. He picks up his 3rd of the game here.
And production, no complaints to the national selection team. Pahang trying to penetrate for the three. Yes, that's their second consecutive three for Pahang. And this time it's by Chong Chi Sheng. And what a time to hit 2 3-pointers in this period. Ooh, no foul, says the referee. Tries to gets his own miss, goes again. And that's what I call handbags, Meng, because of the offensive foul. So good call.
Exactly, offensive foul called by Tan Yu Xiang, who had 2 opportunities at the cherry, but the first one, as you can see here, the
Ooh,
second
ouch.
one, the elbow into the defender there.
That has to hurt.
Yeah. And then sometimes it's tough with a small guy, especially behind you, right?
Rohit with the steal. Rohit holding. Rohit passing. Open for the three. Oh, knocks. Well, connects on the three. Kai Shing. Teng Kai Shing. What a three from the corner.
Yeah, that's only his 5th point of today, and Teng Kai Shing, not necessarily a player that will be relied on to by his team to score, but he has that ability to.
94. Team Pahang
If
under
you,
18.
the national selection team, Rohit has got 18 points. And everybody else is just like single digits, Ming.
Yeah.
Some of the players of the national selection team have not even scored. And that three didn't go down. Oh, rejection by Yu Xiang. Transition, Rohit, yes sir! And gets the extra. And he is definitely gonna make a lot of headlines on social media today.
Yeah, Mikael Rohit, Kingsley Daniel already at 20 points. And one thing he does well, turning defense into offense. Tan Yu Xiang with the rejection on one end. And then Mikael Rohit able to stay in his lane, not avoiding the contact at the rim.
Rohit puts it away for a 3-point conversion. Up and couldn't put it in. Good, strong move by Eng Hong though, good effort. I love that corner. Oh, bang! Yu Xiang puts it through the net and rips the cords. Meng.
And when you talk about the consistency at the 3-point shooting, Tan Yu Xiang is one of those guys, same as this guy.
Yeah, but he's trying to do, this guy here being Lim En Hong, in my professional opinion, Meng, I really like him as a person, but he's trying to do everything now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair to say. I think it's a fair statement to put out there. But Lim Eng Hong is considered as the star player, you'd say, for Pahang, right? So sometimes you do want your star player to try and create something for the team, especially when the team is a bit down the morale.
So offensive foul, block because of a blocking foul. So this will be Pahang ball, and national selection team up by almost 40 points. So that's not something to easily shake off in your head if you're the opponent, Meng.
Man, we asked the question before, which other player at the power forward position played in the NBA as well. The chat came up with an answer. Yuta Watanabe, that's the guy I was thinking
Yuta
about.
Watanabe,
Yeah.
great player. Baseline, one-handed push shot, didn't go down. National selection team, they are quick. They like to use their speed to their advantage. This man right here, off target. Rohit tries to get it back. Gets it. Shoots for the triple. And out-rebounded by Yu Xiang. Like you said, Meng, they do that transition ever so well. Corner pop again. No 3-point drop. Pahang goes underneath. Can they pull it here? No money. Long pass. And just slowing it down a little bit because referee blows it down because there's a bit of an injury here. And this is to one of the stronger players of the Pahang team. This is Kek Li An. And Kek Li An for Pahang on 9 points.
Yeah, well, Pahang will hope that it just cramps for Mr. Kek Li An there, as Leong Kai Kit will be checked into the game in place of him.
Kai Kit, not a bad player. He's Quite decent. He's got 4 points right now. He's gives it a red hot go. Good defense there by the national selection team. Look at their shape, man. Posting up, triple teamed. And look at the way they try to clog the defenders. Oh, but you can clog me, but you can't defend my shot, says Lim Eng Hong, who hits another 3. He's now on 16 points.
Yeah, I mean, Lim Eng Hong trying to put the team on his back, sometimes trying to do too much, but that time just taking the open shot that's given to him.
Good defense by Pahang. This is better, but they've got to be more consistent. Makes them fly, sidestep 3, doesn't go down, gets the rebound, pump fake. Who wants to take the jumper? That jumper is good. And went down for national selection. Pahang moves it okay, off the cross. Lost the handle, so couldn't make the chili sauce. On the spin move. These guys must really like dancing. Basketball dancing. Aiming, shoots, gets his own rebound and puts it away. Number 77, which is Ong Jun Ming. Budak Sabah.
Yeah, exactly. Your kampong mate.
Yes. Well, in Sabah we say my countryman.
Yes.
As a joke, of course. Outside. Driving. Corner. Sidestep. And shot clock violation. 2:58 to go. So, you know who did that a lot, Meng? The Johor women's team.
Yesterday?
Yeah, they kept like, they didn't know there was 24 seconds on the clock. I mean, it's like they were playing like that.
Well, I mean, sometimes teams can get caught up being too unselfish, if you would say.
Yeah, true that, true that.
When they do a lot of passing around the perimeter, but that one passing inside.
Well, that's how you do it. Go underneath to Junming, who lays it up and in. Pahang, oh, lost the ball. Here they come, 3-on-2 situation. Gotta pass, gotta pass. He didn't listen to me, but doesn't matter. He got it in anyway, so Ken Wen Lee. And it is a timeout call by Team Pahang. Meng, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, it's tough to envision Pahang doing anything else, in this game to make the comeback possible. They've already faced the under-18s. If they had any tactics or any semblance of what they would do better, they would have tried it already in the first and second quarters. So I think this will be firmly a win in the hands of the MABA under-18s. It's just a matter of how much the score is, or how big the score difference is.
It is a big deficit, so we come back shortly, everyone, after this timeout break. Inbound. Driving. Turning it over. Said that too many times today. Benedict Ong now on court. He had a promising first half. Goes for the 3. Bit too strong for Benedict Ong. Pahang recover. Pahang, long pass. And simple layup here. Momantai by Leong Kai Kit. National selection really trying to set up, trying to, like Meng said, showing no mercy here. They want to go. Can they get to the 100-point mark? I personally think they will. From the elbow, didn't go down. Eng Hong with the rebound. So it looks like, Meng, the Pahang team are being a bit more strategic after that timeout and tactical.
Yeah, they do seem like that. They are taking things a little bit slower, trying to space the floor a bit more. Lim Hong gliding in for the make.
Team MABA under 18 boys.
As it will be timeout for the
That was
MABA
quick.
under 18s.
And it took an Eng Hong layup for Coach Yasuhito Matsui to press the timeout button. Well, let's look at these highlights here. Here we go. Not long to go. Shoots for the triple. Yes! What a hit from downtown by the national selection team's Ong Jun Ming. That's what you call the Sabah 3. Shots like that, he can go to New Chap and have a good meal. New Chap, if you don't know what New Chap is, it's a very popular dish. Soup beef place in Sabah. You just tell Sabahan, can you take me to New Chap? It's the best noodles, man. Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah. We commentate there one day, I belajar you.
Can.
Shoots for three. Off target. Here come the Malaysian boys. Oh, nice touch pass. Drives! Oh, the put back, yes! Please put that on Instagram, whoever you are. Social media content creators, that's the way to do it. And put in the post, hustle, hustle, hustle. Basket by Chow Chong Han.
Yeah, I mean, great hustling by the MABA under 18s. They've been crashing the glass hard, running in transition.
Pahang pulls, goes for the three, should I say, and down it goes. And Pahang just trying to get as much production as they can. Benedict drives the lane, couldn't put it away. Rebound and hustle, still couldn't put it away, but third bite of the cherry is good. This time it's Junming. Ong Junming. He's really been hot in this quarter. And Ong Junming, he's got 11 points. Meng, your thoughts before we take another breather, because it is the end of the third.
Yeah, well, the MABA under 18s are crashing the offensive glass really hard. A couple of times, you know, with the offensive putback, that one just before the quarter ended. And they're just trying to create extra possessions, keeping the play alive for themselves until they score a basket.
Well, it's going to be interesting. We'll be back soon. start of the fourth quarter right now, and I really think, all due respect, there will be no overtime in this game. The major question is, can Pahang keep it as competitive as they can? You're with me, Benny Brahing, and Meng. Looking for a backdoor cut for Pahang. Off the fake. Kicks out. Gets through the lane, puts it up high for the layup. That's nice, that's very good. That's a good start by Ronald Wong. Now, I've always wanted him to come on court because I love that name, Ronald. Ronald Wong, can he make some McDonald's and bring McDonald's basketball and bring some happy thoughts to this, happy hormones to this Pahang team? I tell you, everyone, Pahang is trying their socks off. And Meng, you got some stats for us?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's still the same story. A lot of turnovers, 8 or plus 8 for Pahang in that quarter alone.
Bang by Lim Eng Hong. And he has already the leading scorer in the Pahang team with 21 points. All mainly from the outside. Meng, do me a favor. How many threes has he hit, Eng Hong?
Lim Eng Hong hit his 5th three just now. He had 4 through 3 quarters, and then adding one in the 4th.
Yeah, that makes sense. The young guy loves playing basketball. Eng Hong with another one. That was a bit too strong, and that was more of a heave rather than a shot. So he's got to be a bit careful. And now the national selection team bringing on their secret weapon. Not so secret weapon, actually, shall I say. Mikhail Rohit and Benedict Ong goes to the bench. Actually, I'm a big fan of those two, Benedict Ong and Mikhail Rohit.
Yeah, I mean, Benedict Ong, a very fancy player. He did go to Guangzhou with Xiao Jian, playing in the 100-point two-man battle.
The thing about Benedict Ong, he speaks perfect English.
That is good.
He goes to an international school.
Plays with the Atlas Ballers.
Sorry?
Plays with the Atlas Ballers.
Yeah. So his Mandarin is not as good as his English. So, which is very rare in our industry and in our ecosystem. Most people in our program speak Mandarin because they all went to a Mandarin-educated school.
No, even the Malay guys, you know, Iman
Ajmal.
Yeah, Iman Ajmal, Michael Munazavicki. These guys also, you know, despite being Malay, they speak good Chinese.
Mandarin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and one. And it counts by Tan Yu Xiang. And Tan Yu Xiang already on 13 points. He's been good today, long and lengthy and gangly. And this is a guy that we can hopefully turn into the next Kwek Ten Yuen.
Wemby.
Yeah, well,
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm using Malaysian reference like Kwek Ten Yen was 6'9", or is 6'9". Him or Kwan Yung Jing.
Well, I mean, Tan Yu Xiang definitely has the edge in terms of mobility. Like, he seems like a really athletic big that's able to get up and down the floor.
Kwek wasn't super athletic, but he just got to the right points at the right time, and he could hit the three, generally speaking. So that was Kwek's strength. Turnover, Mikhail Rohit. Ooh. And he was stopped in his tracks by Lim Eng Hong. So Eng Hong trying to do some better defense. And that's the way to do it. I stop you, I shake your hand. That
Respect between the
nothing
players.
but respect. That's why I like Eng Hong. He's a good guy. Off the fake. From the outside. Driving. Kicking from the baseline. Floater from the baseline. Did not work by Mr. Lim Yu Hao. Rohit. Just taking his time a little bit. Off the screen. Rohit. Goes upstairs. Oh, he got stopped in his tracks. That was a good attempted block by Chong Chi Seng, man.
Yeah, I mean the lack of rim protection very obvious, and every single time down the floor, MABA under 18s are looking to take it to the rim. They're looking to crash the offensive glass. They're trying to take advantage of what they have, or the advantage that they have on this Pahang roster. That is their size.
Rohit rattles around and in. And Mikhail Rohit, what a player. You know what? My dream for guys like that is Meng, him, Benedict Gong, and also Tan Yu Xiang. I really want them to go overseas.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hope for them to grow to 6'9", but yes,
6'9" first. 6'9" first. 6'9" first. Okay. Okay. I want them to be bigger than Baracus. Okay. And then like get them overseas, because I think with Mei, I think we should have sent him overseas earlier.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that, but he's getting his opportunities outside now.
Yeah.
With Mongolia now,
Yeah.
right?
Would love to see Mei. I'm a bit biased when I say this. I'd love to see Mei in NBL 1 in Australia.
Wow, that's a big dream. That's a
No,
big
because
dream.
apparently over the years it almost went through because there were some visa issues that couldn't happen. But I thought maybe it would fit in perfectly into NBL 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to Coach Vincenzo Rovetto during the week. He says, I would take Mei any time of the week and put him in an NBL 1 club. Don't forget, NBL 1 is the D-League of NBL.
Yeah.
Which is two very good standards.
Correct. And you can't forget as well, although it's the D-League, like a lot of NBL players play in NBL 1 as well, right?
Yeah.
It's a really good level of competition, actually.
100%, and that league has imports, yeah. So I tell you, Australia, I'm not saying they will, but they have ambitions to take over NBA in terms of leapfrogging NBA. So they've got great talent. This is a system that produced Patty Mills, Andrew Bogut, Josh Giddey, Rebecca Allen,
Dyson Daniels, the great Barry Reef,
Tess Magin, and some good female players as well. And Ezzy McBego, Sandy Brondello, Mona, Bump. And this year, Meng, I don't know, last year, Meng, in September last year, the national under-16 Australian team came down here for the FIBA under-16 Asia Cup Division 1. They blasted everybody. They creamed everybody. There was no competition.
Well, Ben, part of that is you can't blame it, but part of it is down to genetics, right? So they do have.
No, but
the
they've
genetics
also got a solid grassroots program for every level. That one they do super well.
They do. They do.
Baseline jumper. And it's not easy to say, why can't we be like Australia? Why can't we be like Spain? Because number one, they've got numbers. Yeah. Number two, parents are really into it.
I mean, it's a culture as well, right?
This is the entertainment product, Meng.
I mean, for us, especially in Malaysia, especially Chinese parents, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the Malay segment, but Chinese
I'll
parents.
give you an opinion on that in a minute.
Well, in Chinese parents, when you're young, the main aim is to stay in school, work hard, get your A's, right? And then focused on.
But you know what? You need entertainment. You can't study all the time.
Yeah.
So go outside and play basketball. Get fit. Have fun with your friends. It's bring out the competitive spirit.
And arguably, Ben, you learn a lot more from sports than books.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I'm a typical product of learning through working with teams and just building relationships and working together. Rise and shoot. Yes! Drains that, Gao Gao. Nicely done by Chongji Sheng. Another 3 for him. And they're trying to finish strong as possible, Meng.
Yeah, well, Pahang is just trying to keep the score a little bit more respectable here. But the MABA under-18s definitely not shy of firing.
Rohit with the attempted 3 earlier. Still tightening up on defense. Relentless in their quest to stop the opposition. Rohit playing D. Leans in, tries to bank it, and a good rebound, but the referee blew it down and stopped the players in their tracks. Ooh, this is no good. It looks like he's got a knee injury here. Kek Lee An.
Well, if you remember, Kek Lee An went down with an injury earlier in the game and he had to be brought off. This time the second, and it looks like he's hurt his knee, he's twisted his knee or something.
Well, this is not good, Ming. I really never enjoy seeing this. This is the suckiest part about my job, seeing athletes in pain. And
we've seen a couple of players go down with injuries over the years. MBL, Goh Hie Ching went down with injuries. Jason Kaur went down with a couple of injuries as well. And it's tough. It's really tough.
I feel like players like Heng Yi Tong watching this. He must be itching to come back. I mean, the recovery period for him is July, August. He'll miss BCL. And that was a major highlight for him.
Oh, especially the Johor as the representative team as well in BCL this year.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to see that happen actually. No, because I'm really proud of the Johor, how they've come. Yes, they recruited some really, really good imports with the Jabari Birds and the Christian Anigues of this world and the Terrence Thompsons of this world. But you know what? They played well and they got the job done. And it was good to see locals like John Wong and Chi Wei in there, and John Tang.
Yeah.
I mean, getting some minutes with some international players. Don't forget, Jabari Bird was a starter with the Boston Celtics.
He was. Once upon a time he was. And he's shown his quality. I still remember that double clutch three-pointer to tie the game against
well, when I went bang like a madman. Well, we want players like that. Make our system better. Good dish down the drive, down the hill. And that foul was drawn by Ken Wen Lee.
Quite a dangerous foul there. The foul will go on Chong Jun Chong, number 33.
Wen Lee puts it away. And Wen Lee now with 6 points. Rohit with 24. And Tan Yu Xiang with 14. For the Pahang team, only one major scorer, which is Mr. Lim Eng Hong, and he's got 21 points. We've got 4:46 to go. Don't forget, everybody, this is already 1:20 p.m. 2 p.m. it's the women's final. 4 p.m. it's the men's final, and then straight after we've got to clear out, Meng, by the way, because this is going to be used as a backdrop for the presentation. Yeah, so it's like, thank you very much. I'm Koi, xie. Good night, and then we move over to the prize medal ceremony. So, but upstairs and lays it up and in by Kai Sheng.
It's too easy there for the MABA under-18s. Even if you're not looking to play seriously there, you can't allow an open layup straight into the paint.
Tried to do a bullet pass. Rohit, staying strong despite having 3 defenders on him. Mr. Rohit, you cannot do anything wrong. Mikael Rohit, definitely, I'm putting him as my nomination right now, Meng, as player of the game. Who's your player of the game? You can say all the same player, and we can split the nasi lemak.
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of big men even more, right? And especially with Tan Yu Xiang, such an outstanding player at the number 5 spot for MABA under-18s. I gotta go with him.
Chong Kai Lok, the lock man, has just hit a 2, and drives the lane and takes flight and puts that away. No problem with the elevation and the backtrack by Yokgang.
Ben, guess how many shots has the MABA under-18s converted from in close?
What, percentage-wise?
Yeah, percentage-wise.
62?
Yeah, you're on the mark. 62%.
There you go. Up fake. Thank you for flying, and I will take the purchase through the cup. Lian. Did I really get that right? 62%?
Yeah, 62.
Oh, there you go. I know my hoops. Skip pass. Rise and shoot. Someone get the rebound, please. Rohit, push shot. It's too easy. Sloppy effort on rebounding, Meng. Upstairs and in. No, it's not a basket. It's a travel violation. Ayo, kasih chance lah.
Yeah, kasih chance, man.
I mean, look at the scoreboard, dude. Oh, gosh.
Well, Ben, let me ask you another question. Mikael Rohit, what do you think his conversion rate is inside the paint?
Inside the paint?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. 68%.
So here's the stat. He's taken 10 shots today from inside the arc. He's made all 10 shots. So he's
Inside
100%.
the arc, whether it was a jumper in the
100%.
paint or inside the arc.
It doesn't matter. Inside, he's perfect from inside the arc.
Well, there, he's not so perfect there.
Oh no!
And not so perfect there too. There you go, Meg. He must have heard you. That's your fault.
Well,
Yeah.
the commentator's curse coming into play, not at the free throw line this time.
That's why I was conservative. I said 68%.
Well, he was 11 for 11 before the 2 misses there.
Oh, steal. Oh, he must have heard Meg. He wants to bring the stats up again. Oh gosh. Right. Anyway, he's a force to be reckoned with. Here comes Pahang. Euro step. Nice. Good work. Euros it to the tin. 2 minutes to go. This Division B championship will be won by the under-18 selection team. Backdoor and nice finish by Isaac Au. And Pahang are playing American football at the moment, Meng.
Well, I mean, they're trying to throw Hail Mary touchdown passes, but, you know, it isn't connecting. The pass from the quarterback isn't good enough, and the wide receiver just, you know, trying to make contact, but not able to corral the leather.
Brings it up very slowly, and surprise coach Yasuhito has not made major changes. Out. Wing. Fake. Isaac. Takes the jumper. Doesn't go down. Put back. Sneaks in by Isaac Au from Ulu Selangor.
That was 51-49. That was coming out.
He's from Ulu Selangor, yeah? Not particularly Selangor. He was very proud to say Ulu Selangor, where he told me his kampong was. Bounce pass. Up she goes and down she doesn't, but the consolation is Pahang will get a foul because of an illegal contact to the head committed by the national selection team.
Substitution. Shooting foul. MABA under 18. Number 33, Jun Cho, Tusha.
Ben, predictions for the next 2 games coming up, NS Johor women's and NS Johor men's.
I think Johor will edge it for the women's. Just.
Wow.
Yep.
Over the holes.
I think the Splash Sisters are going to have a dynamite game.
Well, 54 points from Tan Pei Jie in that second last game.
I know. She's playing like Diana Taurasi. I made a joke with her the other day. You're Diana Taurasi. For those of you who don't know, Diana Taurasi is considered the Michael Jordan of women's basketball in the WNBA. She's retired now. Chong Han hit the 3. And for the men, Negeri Sembilan should win that by about 15 to 20 points. Maybe 10.
Well, if head coach Yong Kian An has a couple of tricks in his locker that he hasn't shown in the game yesterday.
He will try to stop Mei Mei.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's number 1.
But you still have so many weapons that you have to defend.
Yeah, and he'll try to put Megan in foul trouble. Lost the handle there. And picked up over the top. Oh, it took his time there a little bit.
I know what he's trying to do, Ben. He's trying to dunk the ball.
Drives! Oh, we're allowed to see a dunk. And he couldn't put it away, and he's in smiling mode. Tan Yu Siang. And also back to the Matrix, Michael Muniswicki. He's had a good tournament.
Chang Zifeng also had great three-point shooting.
Zifeng's alright. But will Ui Sian Fu play?
No, Sianfu did not play for the 5v5. He only played the 3.
No, but he played. I saw his name on a list. No, he didn't play at all.
Yeah, he's on the 15-man list for
But he
the
didn't play.
Agong Cup, but I don't think he's played a game yet.
He hasn't played a game yet, not under my commentary, because we've been shifting the games. But I could see his name on the stat sheet this week. I mean, and he would be solid for Negeri Sembilan. Up, very calm move by Chon Jun Chong to let his opponent fly. And this is the end of the game, everyone. NS not lighting up, not taking it easy. Attacks, can't put it away. Big man, no basket. So Pahang has a chance to get the last shot of the game, but will they, or will they say it's over? Red Rover, Kautim, long 3, in and out. Effort by Lim Eng Hong. Final score: the under 18 selection team really dismantled Pahang 115 to 59. The leading scorer in this game was the one and only Mikael Rohit from Port Dickson, getting 30 points, Meng.
Yeah, I mean that's impressive. They're getting to 30, but more impressive is the MABA under-18s as a team limited Pahang to under 20 point scoring for each quarter, while they scored more than 25 for each quarter. So that has been one of the things that I've been really impressed with the MABA under-18s, especially under the coaching of Coach Yasuhito Matsui.
So everyone, that's where we're going to leave it. Watch these highlights brought to you by our main sponsor, MJ Health, official sponsor, Matrix, Spritzer, Milo, Molten, Leaning Sunlight Sports, and CMH Hospital Pakar, CMH Specialist Hospital. On behalf of Meng, Wow Broadcasts, the organizers, and me, Ben Ibrahim, thank you for watching, and we'll see you at 2 p.m. for the women's final between the champions, Johor, and Negeri Sembilan. A repeat of the 2024 Agong Cup final. We'll see you then.